Good morning, everybody. This is the Collinson Hall August 2023 market update. I hope you're all enjoying what we can call a summer holiday, summer holidays, or the summer. I think I've forgotten what it looks like. I've got distant memories of last year of basking around in 41-degree heat, and this year I haven't seen a paddling pool. So it's been
Not
a bit
this year,
different.
Ron. Not this
It's
year.
been a bit different. So there's a few things just to sort of touch on, talk about today. There's lots have been happening in and around the marketplace, John. There's a few positives. There's a few not so positives. I never use the word negative apart from just then, but there's some things going on in and around the marketplace. So what we tend to find, if you go back to sort of 2019 and beforehand, is the end of July and August can be a summer holiday period. We can see that people go away. We're seeing more people go away this year. But we've still seen some pretty good activity on the floor, John. What's your thoughts on what's been happening so far in August and for the rest of August, really?
Yeah, sure. First of all, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ron. Yeah, it has been an interesting period, hasn't it? I mean, if we look at the start of the summer holidays, I think we covered it earlier. We were incredibly busy just before the kids broke up. I think even the previous Saturday, I think it was one of the busiest Saturdays I've seen for a long time. Applicant levels are generally very, very good, and viewing levels are still high. Now, of course, when we go into into the summer holidays, as you rightly say, there are definitely more people away this year. People aren't there to transact, so of course you're going to see a lower level of transactions because the people there buying the homes just aren't there to work with, and that's fairly normal. What we will, I think, see when we get to the latter stages of August is the families will start coming back in, getting their kids ready for to go back to school, and of course we'll then start seeing people look at, well, what does their life look like before Christmas, or getting into housing before Christmas. So I do expect I expect the end of the month to be busier than where we've been. I think everything in between, viewing levels have still been reasonably high. People we're working with currently, I think they're taking a bit longer to make decisions. There's a little bit more stock out there than what we've seen previously. So I think people now are, maybe second viewing 2 or 3 options before actually nailing down and making a decision. So I think we're in a bit of a slightly different market than where we've been previously. Not a bad market, certainly not. But I think we will see a stronger result in the latter stages of the month going into September, is my personal view.
Okay. Well, there's always business to be done in the second half of the month, isn't there?
Quite.
Rightmove publish their figures as they like to do, and we all sit around and wait for Rightmove. Rightmove is a hugely important part of our industry now. I think the figures that they sent out last couple of weeks were saying it's pretty much the similar result or similar sort of result to July. Prices are quite stable. Levels of transaction are sort of similar to what they were 2018, 2019. So that's not really particularly unexpected. We all thought that might be the case. What we have seen, John, over the last 70 plus hours, 80 plus hours, is we've seen some interest rate changes from some of the lenders, and it looks like they are looking to compete a bit more to lend some money. Has that affected the applicant registration numbers over the last couple of days?
We'll put it this way. If I look at last weekend, it was fairly quiet in terms of incoming and applicant registration. However, if I look at the previous Saturday, like Friday and Saturday, certainly applicants have increased, and of course, seeing the rates start to drop off, and it looks like there's a bit of a price war in the mortgage markets at the moment. It's a really positive thing, isn't it? I mean, if we've seen really good levels of applicant registration just before pre-kid breakup, and that was at the higher rates, then of course, as we're starting to see rates now drop, by at least like a percentage point, it's no bad thing for the market.
Okay, fair enough, John. Well, I mean, yeah, some positivity into the marketplace. It's always good to see rates come down when you're looking at it from a purchaser's point of view. And I think also just to finish off today, what would you say if you were a vendor looking to market your house towards the end of August, beginning of September? Because we are still seeing an incredible amount of valuations come into our business and really, really good stock levels come through it. What would you say to our vendors at the moment, John?
Yeah, valuation levels are still very good, aren't they? And you're right, the stock level that's coming through is really good quality. What would I say? I think I would say get prepared now. Get a property, photographed, get everything ready to go. So when essentially families start getting back into the market, they get settled again. What you'll see is early to mid September a significant pickup in activity. With the obviously with rates dropping off, people will, there's no question about it, come back to market. But I think really get everything up and running, get it ready, and then launch early September.
Okay, very interesting, John. So we hope to see over the next few weeks a couple of sunny days, some competitive interest rates, some new stock and additional stock come to market, and we look forward to talking to you in, oh my goodness, early September when the kids go back to school. Couldn't be sooner, couldn't be better, and updating you further. So thank you very much indeed, John. I appreciate your time today. I look forward to catching up with you later.
Thank you.